ask
Halo
for
guys,
anything in return
balik lagi
though.
nih
Does
sama
it?
gua Ari Slayerno.
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Daily quest.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the animal archon. And actually, the animal archon is...
I never specifically...
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, I have never... That's enough about that.
Okay.
I should warn the Church of also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't...
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while... Don't blink! Incoming! Hey! Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without nearly every member of the church joined the search for it. But it was never found. In the church's records...
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clue? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury?
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, There was a time when balls of fire...
Balls of fire raining from the sky?
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms. So they referred to it as the tyrant's final... This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this...
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom? I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean...
Oh, okay. But please, everyone, be careful.
Speed of light!
I see. This could very well...
But what is the...
No, that's not the... Unlike Osio, today, the Abyss Herald... Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Nowhere to hide. Wingblade! Hey!
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah, what?
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the sun. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion. You shouldn't place too much trust in them, even if the god in...
Don't trust them and don't...
Lest I repeat the fate, I will tell...
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the god. Well, enough chit...
Up, there he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. At the rite of dissension in Lear...
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offense, I just scouted out all of Wolf. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already...
Regardless, Honorary Knight, this god's spirit. Okay, be careful.
Next on the agenda...
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You, not welcome here!
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once-sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the... Rise.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on.
No matter how many times you resist, bow before the
No
abyss!
touching! Blaze over! Come on! Focus! Access denied! We're way behind schedule.
Ada payung.
No touching! All hail! Did I miscalculate? Next on the agenda... Come on! Focus! Access denied! Incoming!
The abyss shall rise. The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small, unforeseen variable.
It disappeared!
Thank you. You came.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me, but still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my...
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider. Not the... I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas's mind, then lured him out under the pretext?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smell danger? And...
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this... It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I missed. But it could not think, only fight. I eventually...
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very...
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller kingdom up. It sounds like the first, but in this story, it was...
Don't know. But... did we...
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super...
Yes, I smell more danger. You too.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Don't blink! Hey!
Dane, there you are. Did you see Master...
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her... But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did... I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field...
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you... Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Gets it? So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles after it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North? It must have wandered, and then, whenever anyone got close... Phew! Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting... Then you... Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? What's...
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the element. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, it's...
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh? You? Dane?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favone... But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean...
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise...
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the... I'll make sure it doesn't get away.
That's everything. On to the next.
Anjing cepet.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness. We're way behind schedule. Healthy body, healthy mind.
La da 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 da.
We can do this!
Belum dibuit semua.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go! And remember to be on your guard.
Masa mau jatuh cuy? Jatuh. Anjing.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
Nah, di sini
I understand the
tuh
evil
ketemu
aura
sama
you
si
were describing
kakaknya.
Such a...
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsliff. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Oh, and something far more thick than we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers...
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Now before the abyss!
No touching!
Abyssal roar!
Access denied.
Annihilate!
Soalnya dulu yang kedua tuh. Anjing.
Next on the agenda, I can fix this. This is long overdue. No touching.
Anjing sakit.
Grant me new life! The end is nigh!
Born of ice and frost.
The end will come!
We're way behind schedule.
Sakit tuh.
Surging tide! Underestimate!
Nah, di sini nyerang.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumine, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your brother knows Dane?
Ether, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Ether.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon...
Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is... First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother... It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, also, your next thing, turns out, and Dane is from Conria too. So that's why you're, but if the monster, also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out yeah, you're right. Then, we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to